I still remember at the beginning of the relationship, she used to jump in the air, do 3 flips, and then slide onto my. Welcome indeed to this amazing video regarding adaptation, people's adaptation to successes,
How? Hold on, bro. How?
to life, to relationship. Okay, let's talk about it. So this concept, this theory of it's called hedonic adaptation or hedonic treadmill, is basically the capability of humans to going back to baseline levels of happiness, of just normal emotions. So to make it brief just like a woman's love, how it says in Hamlet, this is brief indeed, just like a woman's love. This is what Hamlet said.
Indeed.
No matter if people go through accidents, or sad events, breakups, debts and stuff like that, or they get a new job, they get married, they get a kid, they get into a new relationship, they move to a new house, we all tend to go back to baseline levels of happiness or normal levels, even no matter how sad we are or how happy we are, we humans tend to go back to the baseline level. And what most of us do, or maybe most of us do this, we want that kick. We want to go back to like the happiness level, I mean, I don't know who wants to go back to the very low sadness levels.
Stop it. Get some help.
There are moments when you suffer and you want to suffer a bit more, so you increase the emotions. It's a way. I'll talk about it in another video. What I mean here is like increasing emotions so they fade faster. It's interesting because they go faster. If you're sad and you make yourself even more sad, it usually goes faster than that. But you have to be strong-minded so you don't do something that is neglecting you, But we still want to be happy. We still want to have that kick, And we most of the times we think, okay, when I'll have that, I'll be happy. When I'll have that money, I'll be happy. When I take my girlfriend out and buy her this perfume, she'll be happy, and we'll have intimate relationships again, Or we'll move to this new house and I'll buy her a car and we'll be happy again together. Like just like we used to be at the beginning of the relationship. Everything will be fine, and we will not fight that much. Well, that's the thing. That's the thing, because no matter how hard we try, to get back there, it's pointless, because at the end of the day, our whole lifespan will look like this. It's a straight line. If you zoom in on the days, you'll see spikes, and down. But on the baseline, it's just the same. It's not like you'll be, you get married, you have kids, you have a car, and then you'll, what do? You start making a lot of money because you have business, and your life will be like this, and then all the way up, and then till you die, basically, of old age. It's not like that. We also see movies, and we also see examples for other people, like people with money and stuff, like when we look at them, and we are also striving for this happiness, for those things, because we think they will make us happy, those people had everything. They had a family, they had the money, they had everything they wanted, right? Cars, whatever, houses, whatever they want. And they did that shit, they cheated, they took things to increase their happiness, to seem to be cool again, like they used to feel cool. And they do this, all those weird stuff that were like, other people who are not at that level are like, man, this guy had everything, why did he do that? He screwed up everything in his life, what's up, what is wrong with him, and we don't understand. And we most of us, we say, if I would have been in that person's situation, in that person's shoes, I would have never, I would appreciate what I have. Well, that's the thing. No matter what you have, how much or how not enough, let's say, because that's how you see it, you don't appreciate it anyway. You appreciate it just like you bought a new thing from the internet, and just like some people, they bought a thing from the internet, like an air gun, for example, and I used to sleep with this thing in my bed, like, oh, I'm so happy I have it, and now it's just, I'm happy when I see it, but that's because of one thing, and I will tell you right now, like in the next section, I will tell you why I'm still happy to see this thing. But I used to sleep with it, right? I used to have it all the time, carry it in the house and have it. It's not a real one, it's just an air gun. But it was so nice for me, to have it, and I had the license for it too and everything. And then at some point I was like, yeah, it's just a gun, a toy, He's not even shooting real bullets. It's like, I play with it, okay, whatever, But then it faded. It was not just like, oh, my special thing. I always wanted something like that. Like since I was little, I used to make bows and stuff, and I always wished I had a toy like this, Okay, maybe now I wish to have a real one. But still, how do we get to enjoy what we have already? That's the thing, because let's talk about what happens if you don't. What happens if you don't enjoy what you already have? You always wish for more. And no matter how much you have, there will never be enough. It's like an empty hole. It's like this hedonic adaptation combined with people that they strive for happiness. They run for this, they want that kick, It's what happens when taking narcotics and stuff, you have the first kick and it's so amazing, and you want the happiness again, and you want it, and you will take more doses, because it's that your body adapt to it, exactly. This happens with the brain, like your brain adapts to the thing that you have already. So you want that kick, you want to get higher, and you have to work more for that. So basically, at the end of the day, you'll be working a lot, you'll be stressing a lot, stress and work and time wasted just to try to achieve something above that base level. And what happens is that you achieve it for a short while, because you went for that thing that you really wanted, and then it goes back to normal, and it's so freaking stressful, right? And what happens if you don't? Because sometimes you try to achieve that high, but you don't achieve it, and you get pissed off. Well, guess what? You go down. You're like disappointed. Oh, why couldn't I get there? That's why. That is because you are influenced, your emotions are influenced by outside circumstances instead of interior balance, like instead of balancing the emotions yourself and controlling them yourself from your body, you let the outside circumstances control it. Things you acquire, people, how they react to you, and events that happen in your life, relationships and stuff, and you put all your eggs in a basket that you'll be more happy after you go out with this girl, and you'll get in the relationship with her, and you get in a relationship with her, and you're happy, you're very happy for the moment, and then after a few months it goes to the baseline, and then you start having fights. You started, not understanding each other the same, it's just like at some point maybe you're like, even, especially if you're very happy at the beginning and you strive for more happiness, more cuddles, more kisses, more intercourse, more gifts, more time together, everything, immediately up, the faster you go up, the faster you go down. And then the faster you'll start realizing, oh, there's this problem and this problem and this problem, and at the beginning he used to be so nice and everything was amazing, and now he's all shite, bruh, and I cannot take it anymore. This is a horrible situation. Well, yeah. And what happens if you go out with a girl and it doesn't work because you had everything there, you know, on the thing that, okay, if I get with this girl together, I'm gonna be happy because she's like this, has like blue eyes, she's blonde, and she has long legs and blah, whatever the heck, you know. And she rejects you, then you'll be sad. Then you'll go home, you know, just like this, like, man, I can't even get this girl. What's up with me, bro? I'm useless. Nobody wants me, nobody loves me. Is it because I'm too short? Is it because I bought her a McMuffin instead of taking her to that Italian 5-star restaurant? No way, man, I'm broke. And then everything comes together, you know. Oh, I'm broke, I'm this, I'm that, I'm that. Everything is wrong with me, you know. Nothing is fine because I don't have anything, and that's why I'm sad and lonely and whatever. But then you're in a relationship. Then you have a long-term relationship, and you have the money, and everything works fine. But the intercourse is not the same, you know. You go in the same bed with the same girl. It's not the same thing. You go in the bed. You sleep together all day, you know, all the time, and you had sex with her before, and you know how it works. You know how it is. It's kind of boring, right? And you want more. You're like, I would like to experience a Latina. I would like to experience a black girl. I would like to experience a white girl.
I don't think you have the facilities for that, big man.
An Asian. Bruh. I don't know. What would that be? That would be so interesting. I think that will make me so nice, so happy. That will make me so full of energy. And then I'll bring this energy into the bedroom with my girlfriend. Wow.
So that was a fucking lie.
That's true. You can gain some experience from that. And if your girlfriend finds out, well, you're done for, I guess. It depends on your girlfriend if you talk with her about it. But if you do that and she doesn't know, well, you're done. You're out. You know? And maybe that girl rejects you as well, and you don't have sex, and your girlfriend finds out, and then you're alone as well, and you go boom down. But what happens is everything works fine, and you have it, and you get that energy, you know, and you bring it in bed. But at the end of the day, it will be the same. You'll end up in the same place, you know, boring and stuff. And this thing can bring, like a bad sexual life, can bring like stress in the relationship. It can bring how do you say, fights, you know. You fight for other reasons, but they are related with the sex that you don't have, you know, and the intimacy and the kisses and the gifts and everything that you used to have before, you know, at the beginning of the relationship. Well, how do you do it? How the heck do we do it? How?
How? Hold on, bro. How?
Gotta be working from the inside.
What do you mean by that?
And your girl as well. If you're a girl and you're listening to this, you gotta work from the inside.
Come on now, dog.
How to appreciate your boyfriend like you used to, right? Because you see him now, and maybe he's a bit fat, he's a bit like that, you know. And you see other boys, and they're like, you know, dressed good, they smell good, they have the beards nice and everything, you know. They're different. They're something else. But you love your boyfriend. How is that? Well, that's because we, as I said, we place our emotions, and I'm talking for the men, because for the woman I think it's harder for me to explain. I'm not sure I even know it, but for men, we place our emotions, you know, in the hands of outside circumstances. So what happens on the outside is what makes us happy. Not ourselves. How to solve it? I think it's just manifesting in your own head, and maybe with words as well in your own life. You know, oh, I like this thing. You know, and maybe sometimes you take some time. Maybe every day, maybe sometimes in a while, but you take some time, and you look around the things that you have. And you accept it. You accept those emotions a bit, you know, like this thinking a bit. I have this GoPro that I'm filming with right now, you know. I really like it. I appreciate this camera. If I didn't have it, that would be, well, That'll be not nice, you know. I like that I have it, and it was smart for me to buy it. I like this gun that I have now, airsoft gun, and I love it. I love my girlfriend, and I'm happy that you know, she's beautiful, she's nice, she's loving me, she's caring. You know, I love my job. I know I have this job and I go for it, and it pays well, and I can pay my debts, and I can pay this and this and that. I like my body. I like how I am. You know, you have to be positive and express this to yourself, repeat it to yourself, you know. I like the point where I am now. I love it. It's just I love what I'm doing. I'm praising the things that I already have, you know. That does not mean that you should not strive for more. You should. But you should strive for more with what you have now. You should strive for more through appreciating your values now, yourself, your skills, the way I speak, my speech skills, my body, or my brain, you know, my hair, my clothes. Love what I have now, and with what I have now, I will build something more for myself, but not to be happy, just to bring something in this world. Not for myself to be happy, because if I know I don't succeed, then I will not be. I'll be sad, you know. You have to have trust in yourself that everything will be all right with you, and you have to like yourself and like what you have now, appreciate what you have now. So manifest this in your head, like I like this, I love this, you know, I have it. Don't think like, oh, so other people don't have it, you know. Oh, maybe others have more. I would like that too, but no, just don't think about anybody else. Just think about yourself. Like what I have now, I have it, you know, and I'm alive. And you know how some parents say, you know, you have a roof over your head, you have something to eat, you know, you should be happy about it. You should really appreciate that, and it's true. You should appreciate it more often, because that's how you make yourself like it or see it with different eyes, appreciate it more, you know, maybe invest more time with it. It doesn't work immediately. It's like, bam, I think like that, and immediately I'll love the whole house and everything will be fine. No, it's not true. It will take some time, but with time you'll see you'll act a bit different towards your girlfriend, towards what you own, you know, towards yourself, and then with other people as well. You'll not be affected if your friends get a new house and a car, you know, and you will not even say like, oh yeah, but they took it with a loan, you know. I don't have loans. I would love a car like that. Oh, whatever. I guess I gotta go work more. And no, you'll be like, you won't care. It's like a stoicism, you know. You're not influenced by outside circumstances. You're like stoic, you know, like a stone. Like you're only influenced by yourself, by how you want to think and how you want to feel. Of course, if something happens, that does not mean if something happens in your life like an event, that does not mean you should be like a stone, like don't care at all. Oh, my baby's born. Okay. We should find him a job. Or something happens with somebody in your family, and you should be like, yeah, well, one mouth less to feed, more to eat for me, I guess. No, accept the feelings, you know, accept what you feel, and that's fine. But you don't want to go in an extra, because especially with joy. Why? If something something very nice happens in your life, you don't want to get extra overly joyed, because after that you'll have a crash. Most probably your head will hurt if you get extra happy, super happy. You know, you'll get to baseline, or you'll, even worse, you'll go down below and you'll see everything that actually goes wrong, and then you'll be unhappy about that nice thing that happened in your life, you know. Instead, just see it, analyze it, accept it, you know, and be happy about it. Be like in your soul, you know, in yourself. Don't express it that much. Just like jumping around and be like, yeah, whatever, you know, like a kid. I mean, you're a grown man, right? I don't know how old are you, or a grown woman. I don't know how old are you guys, but you've grown. You understand what I'm saying right here. That's something. So if you're being that happy, oh, I have a comment. Okay, if you're being that happy, you know, you the faster you push it, the happiness, the faster it will go down, you know. So you want it prolonged. So it's like less happiness, let's say less happiness, but on a longer range. Something nice happens in your life, you accept it, you take it, but you don't overjoy it, because there's a substance in us that makes us feel happy. I don't know which one it is.
Snow. We need more snow. Can't have enough snow.
Indeed.
I forgot the name, the scientific or whatever, but you know, right? I think you know, because you're correcting me right now, like, yeah, this substance, or maybe you don't, like me, and it doesn't care anyway, but it's a substance, and the more happy you are, the more you use from that substance in you, right? And the faster it goes, and then your body regulates and you go back to normal, or even worse, you go back to, you go lower, you'll feel unhappy as well. So yeah, you just accept it. And with sadness as well, you you can accept it, or depends on what it is. I said at the beginning of the video, you can increase the way you feel towards, like, increase the sadness, sad feeling, so it goes faster. It works. You can do it. I guess it depends how sad you are, because if it's like immense pain and sadness, and it's like something really bad happened, increasing it, I don't know if it helps. What I mean by increasing is, let's say something not that bad happened in your life, like maybe you lost your job. Maybe it's not that bad. For me, it's not. I'm positive, if I lost my job, I'm positive I'll find something else. It's okay, I can do it. But let's say it made me sad. So since it's not something that important, I just put some sad music on. I stay there alone by myself. I drink a coffee. I look in the distance, and I just make myself a bit sad. I don't know how it works for anybody else, for everybody else. This is how I do it. I don't say this is the way to do it. I just make myself a bit sad, and soak in the emotions, and increase the sadness. And then after a few minutes, after literally like 2-3 songs, I feel better already. Either I go to baseline and I start making plans. Okay, what's the next move? Let's go. Either I become a bit happy, some sun, a bit of sun shines on my face and gives me hope after that moment. And I'm like, yeah, let's go. Let's do it. Let's go apply for the jobs, bro. I'm down. Let's go. I have energy. I'll dress up. Bam, make my hair. I'll go in the city with my CVs. Bam, bam. Hello, guys. What's up? And I have this good vibe. This is how I do it. As I said, with immense pain in these situations, I've been as well. I think as everybody has. I try to make myself sad as well, and it doesn't go well. So if you're in immense pain, don't make it worse. Just try to relax yourself and just calm down, and don't think that much. Don't imagine that much,
Stop it. Get some help.
Eventually you'll get back to that base level. This is not forever. This is the logical thing that you should have in your head, if you can, or have somebody to tell it to you. It's okay. It will get better. Trust me, it will get better. It will get back to normal, and you will not even know it. This is how it goes, because we wish you a Merry Christmas, and then we wish you to wish us back. We wish a lot of things, but we actually don't take some time to appreciate what we already have, and most of the times we lose it from our own hand, because we do some stupid decision, we do some stupid stuff, and we lose that thing as well, and then we are unhappy, So because I had so many extremes right now in the conversation in this topic. It's like, okay, Matthew, you said be happy and be sad and be accept it, and then soak it in, then whatever. And then what should we do? Should we wish for more and then wish for nothing and wish for what we have and whatever? It's like, you should, in a nutshell, you should care less. You should try to be less influenced, care less from what happens, and be more positive in your head. Like be a forward. How did Andrew Huberman said, a forward center of mass, I think he said, like a forward moving person, not always, but be like, I have what I have, or I lost what I lost, but I still have what I have, so I continue with that, with what I have. And what happens, happens, you know. Oh, something nice happened, or I received an amazing gift. Still, I have what I have. I love this gift. This is something that I added into my collection, you know, and I love it. And I love this new gift that I have as much as, or maybe, yeah, okay, a bit more for the moment. But that doesn't mean I don't love my other thing. You know, I received a new car, but that doesn't mean I don't love my old Opel. I still love it. This car brings me to many places. I have so many memories with this car, you know, with my cat. I like this cat. You know, I haven't played with it in a while. Like, I think it's time, you know, I should appreciate it because we have so many photos and things with my girlfriend. I should take her out. Her hair is messed up. I didn't pay for her to have her hair done. Let's go. I'll take her out to go to a salon. I'll make her beautiful because she's what I have. Instead of paying 150 euros for an erotic massage, I'll pay 150 euros for her to have her hair done, and she'll be beautiful next to me. You know? And okay, of course, you can apply this to any circumstances you have in your life. You know, I gave merely a few examples, but I think you got the idea. Appreciate what you already have, because this hedonic adaptation, it happens. You know, it happens and we don't even realize it. So I hope with this video you realized it and you processed it, that no matter how much we strive to get, it will not make us happier. It will only be for a moment, you know. It's just like meeting a girl in the club and you go have intercourse with her and it's like, yeah, so nice, and then at the end you'll feel empty. You'll feel like, yeah, just, well, I guess I'll dress and go. It's pointless. It will not make you feel happier. It will not make you feel better. It's just for the moment. Living for the moment. The baseline happens no matter what. Understand that. So you might as well love what you have, work with what you have, and go strive for more. And be positive about what happens. If you lose, you lose. You still have. If you win, you win. And you add it to what you already have. And that's what it is. You know? This is briefly. I know there's not a lot of detail, but I hope you can make use of it and translate it into your relationship with your friends and your girlfriend and your family, into your job and everything that you do. Don't let yourself be that affected by everything that happens. Don't be sad because others have and you don't, and the world is unfair and the rich should die, and for your friends, you know. Don't be jealous. This is a sin. Don't be jealous for what your friends have or your neighbor. Be happy for what you have. And don't make others jealous too, if you have. Because it's tied. It's tied to what you don't have as well. Don't make others jealous. Love what you have, appreciate it, and work with what you have. When emotions hit you, take them in, but don't forget who you are. Now stay close. I'll see you in the next one.